What is this witchcraft? This is Lori, Jennifer. No, the turn signal. It's okay, you go ahead. You are not sure where you're going. I am. This way. Stop. Hammer time. Actually, we're just turning around because I actually want to go that way. Hello. I've not vlogged because I got a new helmet a few months ago and I haven't been able to splurge on Velcro. I couldn't splurge on anything. I've been eating a lot of peanut butter and jelly and macaroni and cheese and ramen, and not like brand macaroni and cheese, not Kraft. I can't afford that fancy crap. No, 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 no. It's that off-brand dollar store mac and cheese, and it's not because I don't have a good paying job. I actually do. The trouble is, when you first start a new job and the pay cycle is different from your last job, but so like you have to like rework your whole budget, you know, because you're used to getting paid on certain days, and so you pay certain bills at certain times, and then all of a sudden you're not paid yet for another couple of weeks, but you know, the last check from your last job was not enough to hold you over, and then you got all these bills that are due and no paycheck. So you have to pick which bills you pay, and then the others you just kind of have to pay late. So I have a bunch of old footage that I'll be going through and posting up, like from winter. And the last job, I'm working at a new place, and the last place I was working, the commute was insane, and then I was working really long hours. I was just working, pretty much all I did was work. I'd work, I'd come home, I'd take the dog out and go to bed, and that was it. Yeah. New place, super close to home, and it's easy. I mean, it's fun, it's rewarding, the pace is just right. It's not crazy to the point where you're like stressed, but it's not so slow that you're like bored and crying because you're like, I just want to do something, this is such a waste of time. You know, it's like the perfect medium where you're busy so the day goes by, but you're not like so slammed that you're overwhelmed how you're gonna get it all done. I have a lot more free time now. I'm working 4 days a week, but it's still 40 hours just because I work very long days. Not like where you're like a nurse and you get that really cool thing where you work like 3 12-hour shifts, then you get 4 days off. That'd be pretty pimp, but I don't have it that good. But I only work 4 days, 4 9.5-hour days, so not too bad. I'm quite happy with that schedule, and I am looking forward to posting more videos. So if you see me post something where either I'm on the supermoto or I'm on this bike or whatever's going on, or it's snowing, don't be like, holy crap, it's like totally different here, or where's your other bike? Because I have multiple bikes, and I have footage from like almost a whole year ago. So it's going to be really random, and it's not going to be posted chronologically. Just kind of as I'm going through the footage, because I just recorded every day. I had no time to put any video up. I just recorded it. And so lots of random stuff happened. So I'll just be putting random videos together, and that's what I'll be doing, and it'll be fun. And I want to get out of this heat and go see my Batman, so that's what I'm going to go do. So peace out, dudes and ladies. Dudes and ladies. Oh, and I'll be doing, Batman's channel was a flop, so his videos are going to be on my channel. They're going to be reposted on my channel, so Batman will no longer have his own channel. He'll just be the occasional star on my channel. Oh, and by the way, I have the best subscribers. You guys, your support, your patience, and you're just being freaking awesome. You guys are awesome. So thanks for being awesome. I enjoy reading your comments, even if I don't get a chance to respond to them, or I don't even get a chance to read them very often. It was crazy. New job, better pay, better hours, way less crazy. Phew, you know? Phew. That's all I gotta say about that. And I'm working towards eventually moving back overseas, is kind of what I want to do. This is like a Minnesota goodbye. I've ended the video and then I keep talking. Let's go this way now. Like that's what you do in the upper Midwest. Like, you say goodbye Well, I should get going. Okay. First you just sit there for a while and say it. Then you stand up and work your way towards the door, and you keep talking. Then you make it all the way out into the mudroom, and you keep talking. Mudroom, if you were from another part of the country or another country, it's a room between the outside and the actual house. It's insulated, and it's usually some kind of linoleum or cheap tile floor, and it's a place where you can take off your snow boots and your jacket and gloves, and or if it's raining, your raincoat and whatever else. Which is why in the upper Midwest, it's very common you take your shoes off whenever you come in the house. And usually you do that in the mudroom if there is one. If not, usually when you first walk in the house, there's a little tiled space, because a lot of people get rid of their mudroom to make the house more open. There's a tiled section before you get to the carpet, and you stand there and take all your shoes off and whatnot and hang your coat up. And that comes because the winter is so long there, and there's so much salt and snow and sand, and the road gets crappy. I don't really want to take this bike off-road. I just don't want to. And it becomes a gravel road to keep going. Anyway, but it's like, it's all you know? And so you get in that habit, and then even in the summer you still do that. You just take your shoes off before you actually get on the carpeting. That's what you do. Anyway, so this is like that. This is like that Minnesota goodbye. You make it to the mudroom, and then you say goodbye, and then pretty soon, you know, now you start putting your coat on. You get your coat and your hat and your gloves, and you're still saying goodbye, and then sometimes even they walk with you out to your car, or they leave the door propped open, or they stand outside with you. If it's cold enough out, that usually ends the conversation pretty quickly at that point. But if it's warmer out, you'll just keep talking and talking and talking, and then eventually, like 25, 30 minutes later, you'll actually leave. Which is funny, because that culture is all about being on time for things, you know. So they really value punctuality in arrival. Like if the party starts at 6:30, you should be there at 6:25, kind of a thing. But they do not value punctuality in leaving. That's pretty much take your time kind of a thing. Is what it's called, and it's just, and they prey on that sort of person who won't stand up for their rights, because if you stand up for your rights, then you're not being meek, and you're being rebellious, and that says the sin of witchcraft, and you're gonna go to hell or something. And so people just roll over and take it and pay these fees, and I refused. Hi. And so, okay, this is seriously Minnesota goodbye. Anyway, ciao. Oh, well, that's a good, that's it. Okay, yep, you know what? I'm actually going to turn the camera off and force this to end. So, I'll be posting more videos. This is a long goodbye and a long hello. That is a purple house. Wow. I didn't even tell you about the fact that my hair was blue. Now it's red, but it came out Ariel red instead of like red. Like, I wanted like a darker red, more like Run Lola Run and less Little Mermaid. But it came out Little Mermaid red. So the first day I did it, the next day at work, underneath my work shirt, I wore a Little Mermaid t-shirt, because her hair on the picture on the shirt matched my hair color perfectly. It was, you know, if you can't beat them, join them. Might as well have a good laugh at it, kind of a thing. So anyway, it is 95 degrees outside and about 95% humidity. So I'm sticky and sweaty, and I'm gonna go inside. Okay, we're gonna go home. Ciao.